Yeah, I thought I was being recorded. I was talking a lot of trash, like how I don't care about my appearance, and y'all have seen me in so many different ways. I don't feel like always pleasing to the camera. One day in life, I might have a makeup team. Maybe I won't. Who knows? I hear about people on a daily basis talk about they always dreamed of certain things and that they never received it. I guess the Lord or the universe or the enemy had a different plan for them. So I'm not even gonna lie. These little, or some of the LGBTQ community are so dramatic with their makeup. It looks good. And then when I do it, I'm just like, nah, it ain't for me. But it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. That's how you have the camera designer or the camera specialist that like alters a lot of stuff. So now I'm gonna put my lipstick on because that joint was smudged. I'm gonna talk to y'all. So I am making this video today to talk about how it's disturbing and unsettling within me to hear individuals that are a part of these church communities not be okay with the LGBTQ community and not okay with universal symbols, numbers, and laws. So most people know it's 2023. We have the law of attraction. We have, let's look it up with me. Let's look it up with me, because all I know is the law of attraction, and I have came across universal laws, and YouTube has everything. So literally, it's like, what's up with that? We all can believe what we want to believe, and my biggest thing was always, at least you believe in something, at least you have faith in something, versus not having faith in anything. It leaves you to fall for just about anything and everything. And I feel like we're here on a journey to experience anything and everything, limited and unlimited. Again, where did these temples come from? Where did these templates come from? Where did these scriptures come from? Where did insects come from? Just where did anything come from? So it has to be sent through the cosmos, or maybe not through the cosmos, but we have astronomy, we have astrology, we have, what's the word? We have levitation, we have astral projection. We have so many different things that is so possible in this world that people talk about on a daily basis. So when they don't believe in certain things, it's like you almost don't believe a part of certain things that God has put us here for. And even though this is not the type of law that I'm looking for, we're just going to speak about it anyway. There are 4,160,185 laws. So 4,168. I'm saying that so wrong. In school, they used to trip us up so bad. Right now, I can't even say it. But that's definitely 4,160,185 laws. And I'm going to type this in to make sure that I said this right, because right now my mind has been playing games on me with my literacy and my education. And it's because I've been learning so much. After a while, it gets so confusing, it gets so backwards. But we're not here to be perfect at anything and everything. Some of us are, and it's okay. You have put in the work to be perfect at what it is that you do, or be a trendsetter or a leader in it. So congratulations. And I'm over here trying to spell pronunciation of this big old number. Okay, so we're not gonna find it. Can I switch this camera around? I can't. Well, I can. So just in case I F this number up, y'all can read it yourself, but this is what it is. Okay. 4,160,185. I hope I said that right. But that's how many laws there are in the world, and not the laws that I really wanted to talk about. That's how many laws exist in the world that base coverage and counting. So that's within the United States. But I wanted to talk about like how we have the Bible laws, which they're called the commandments. Because law of attraction. There's the law of attraction. Then you have law of, is there a law of demand? Law of demand. This is for business and economics. See, so this is my whole thing. This lovely world has literally created laws for anything and everything. And it's just good to always stay open-minded. We have the law of universal gravitation. I understand that these people that are astronauts may or may not have been pushed out of the world or pushed out of certain universes to do further studies on other resources and other places to live. But I think it's just important that we hear people out and don't always speak on things just because it makes us uneasy. That's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. And that's why I did not say anything when the lady was like, I don't believe in the universe mumbo jumbo stuff. I think it's a big lot of blah, blah, blah. Then I heard people just speak about LGBT community and how, like, it's not right. It's a sin. There was never supposed to be anything called good or bad. live, let live. Those are things that I learned in humanity class. And it's just so important that, again, we stay open-minded. I understand the Lord, God, our ancestors, whatever you want to say, because I know what I'm going to say, like I'm saying right now, has blessed us with many, many years of life and continuance on our journey. So you just give thanks to everything. And I think that's why a lot of people just thank you trees, thank you TV, thank you covers, thank you pillow. Because again, everything is always living around us. And that just makes me think of Dr. Seuss, like how there's worlds inside of worlds inside of worlds inside of worlds. And everything is a non or living organism. So you have non-living organisms and you have living organisms. And it's still an organism. No matter how you look at it, it's still composed of something. Something had to happen in order to create it. And that was given by the universe. It's just the way that it is. So I don't go forcing my knowledge on people, because to a degree, eventually it does not make sense. And that's because it's so in-depth and it's so created, it's so entwined with the next subject that you will lose a person. And having these intellectual type of conversations or these in-depth conversations. And we don't know everybody's living habits, the reason why they are so limited in their perspective. And of course, they have came from, the years of serious bad oppression. It's not as bad now, but for other countries that don't have the courage and the will to fight against it, it still is pretty bad. There's people still getting taken away from their homes on a daily basis. It's just not as seen. There's people that still running away from certain countries or capitals or provinces for a better life. And we're just literally here to help each other on our journey until we no longer can help each other. I'm not here to necessarily hear everyone's excuses, but to give solutions to people that have problems, that want to seek change and want to seek savior or want to seek abundance or prosperity. They want to seek a new life for them. They want to seek a better life for them. So that's what we're here for. We're here for those people. And we're here for those people that get sick and no longer can take care of themselves because they just didn't have the education or the willpower to do what's right. And I have to make that comment also, that it hurts and it sucks not to be the person to heal someone. It is supernatural, it's out of our control to a certain degree, but we have been given the resource and the knowledge to take care of ourselves, meaning that if only person that I can, so Queen Afu, if I'm saying it right, forgive me if I'm not saying it correctly, but she created the Sacred Woman book, which goes into our role as women, and it goes into healthy ways of eating to prevent cancerous cells, to prevent death in an early age or early stage in our life. And Dr. Sebi has, created books for us too. He has healed some of the most powerful people in the world, or most wealthiest people in the world, off of his teachings. And it will be lovely to be in that position where we are saving other people's loved ones too. People that are not ready to give up on themselves or give up on the world or give up on people. It will be really lovely to help them and guide them as much as we can. Again, sometimes it's just your time to go. And if you do everything in your willpower to stick around and it doesn't work out that way, most people will be upset. Most people will just have made peace with the inevitable or made peace with what is meant to happen. Sometimes you have did everything you needed to do in this world, and it's up to, the maker or the time holder to go ahead and grant you a new destination, a new place, a new resting spot, a new life. Who knows? The whole thing is that you think about your ascension as something beautiful. Sometimes this world can be so scary, and it can be so uncertain, and it can be just so harsh to us. Like, really not being in this type of world sometimes just seems so amazing. But like they say, it's not always greener on the other side. So with that being stated, it's like you just don't really know. But sometimes it just be so fulfilling to just see, like just to see or feel what it is that this world has to offer us, what God has to offer us, what the Most High has to offer us, what Buddha has to offer us, When it comes to Christianity, I'm not a person that goes around and say, yo, well, I'm a Christian. I'd rather just go with I'm very spiritual. And to me, being a Christian means that you're anointed one. You are anointed with these skills and these, what do they call it? The fruit of life or whatever, where you can like bless other people and awaken them spiritually, mentally, emotionally, awaken them to have a greater purpose in this world. That's how I perceive that word. And we're going to go to or double back to these laws, because everything is built off of a law. And there's actually 12 laws of the universe, which they have law of divine oneness. We are all connected, which I do believe that I am you, you are me. I love that concept of life, because if we are all, as the lady said, cut from one cloth, or we all come from the Most High or this greater being, we are all one. We are all brothers and sisters. We are each other in different shapes, different forms, different education levels, different skill sets. The next law is law of vibration. Each particle in the universe is made of energy. So again, whatever type of vibration you are on, whatever type of energy frequency you are on, you tend to meet those same people. And then sometimes you meet people that want to disturb your vibration and test your vibration. So again, I'm a type of person that I match a lot of people's energy, and then I also contain my own energy, so that way I can protect myself. The next law, number 3, is law of action. To achieve something, one must take action. So a lot of people just think that they want better and they don't do anything. So it's one thing to think and want better. That's good. You have a start, but now you have to actually come out of your comfort zone and come outside of what you would typically do on a daily basis in order to achieve different results, different stressors. There's good stress and bad stress, and it's okay to be stressed out, but at least you're making a change in your life to better your circumstances and to help the ones that you care about. We have law of correspondence. The outer world is a reflection of our inner world. So, again, the outer world, for example, my room is junky. It's junky. It's papers everywhere. It's books everywhere. It's not a lot of clothes everywhere. Shoes everywhere. So inside, I'm pretty sure my world is hectic. That's what I would feel sometimes. My inner world is definitely hectic. It wasn't always like that, but it was always like that. We have law of attraction, which we were talking about earlier. That's number 5. Like attracts like. So that's almost reminded me of the law of vibration. Each particle in the universe is made up of energy. And that means we just have this motion and momentum about us that cannot be destroyed nor truly be created, because it's already been here for a very long time. And it's just this wave that continues to go. And the law of attraction is like attracts like. So if I like pink hair, maybe I'll attract someone else that likes pink hair. If someone else likes green lipstick, maybe I'll attract someone else that likes green lipstick. You know. Law 6, law of cause and effect. You get back whatever you send into the universe. So that's pretty easy to comprehend. Like, if you give out a lot of love, you'll receive a lot of love. If you give out a lot of hatred, you'll receive a lot of hatred. Law of compensation. You get as good as you give. So the more you give to others, the more you'll receive back. And that still is like a yin and a yang situation too. Because sometimes you can give, and it feels like you barely receive back. But some people are just not looking at the small things that they really are receiving, and they just overlook that they actually have been given a lot. They just want more, and that can be either greed or they want more, and they can barely explain the more that they're looking for, either out of a particular person or out of themselves or out of their career. Number 8, law of perpetual transmutation of energy. The universe keeps changing. Oh yeah, on a daily basis the universe does keep changing, and there's not much we can do about that. But sometimes it's insightful, sometimes it's just overwhelming, sometimes it's beautiful. It's everything in one. We have a law of relativity. Every individual is tested by the universe. Tell me that. If you want more, you got to be tested to get more. So hey, these tests suck. These tests are hard. Again, it's overwhelming, but I believe we can pass it, or we can fail it and then have to take it all over again. So nothing wrong with that. Law of rhythm. Everything goes through cycles, rhythm, and patterns. So yeah. As females, we have cycles. So as the water evaporates, as it leaves the ocean, goes into the air, and then comes back down again, that's a cycle. We have the carbon cycle, We have just a rhythm and pattern for everything. We have geometry, we have all of that stuff. Most people learn better if they're singing a song. If they, do a little beat to it, most people learn better that way. Some people just have to find their rhythm and follow their breathing and be able to, what we call, multitask at times in order to keep up with these things. So it's just the effort. We have number 11, law of polarity. Everything in the universe has an opposite. Okay. Yin and yang, balance. If there's blue, then there's orange. If there's red, then there's green. And those are the only things that I can think of. Oh, if there's yellow, then there's purple. Those are the opposite colors that can cancel out each other or look good with each other. And last but not least, law of gender. All things have masculine and feminine components. So those are the 12 laws of the universe. And within these laws, there are subjects or sub-subjects broken down within each and every one of them that goes into a deeper meaning of what this all means to us personally, but what this means to us as a whole. And that's what holistic healing is all about, is being whole with yourself and having that self-esteem and that confidence and that loving care for your inside and your out. So that's all I wanted to share today. Well, for right now, because now I'm about to go to the gym. And that's what I'm about to go do. I'm about to go to the gym, get a little sweat out, sit in the hot tub, and try to become one with my breathing, because laying in this bed is not healthy for me. My body starts to shut down and my mind shuts down with it. Literally. So continue having a lovely Sunday. Don't give up on yourself. And if you want more, you have to trust there's more out there. Everything is not a scam, but you can be scammed. And this life is a scam. So please get out of that mentality that these multi-level marketing programs, are scams. What you put in is what you get out. Literally, if you pay $500 to get into a program, just know that if you put the work in, you'll make $500,000. I have joined multiple multi-level marketing programs where they are not allowed to talk about their bank statements. Most of them, they can talk about their bank statements. Most of them can show us their bank statements where they make millions and makes hundreds and makes thousands of dollars based off of the work that they put in. It doesn't happen overnight. You will fall flat on your face. You will get back up. You will be discouraged and lay in your bed. You will keep on going because you just have that drive and relentless act about you. Excuse me. But it's not a scam. Literally, they host meetings and webinars every single week. They have conventions and conferences almost every other week or once a month. And that's so all of these people can come together that have witnessed the miracle can learn from one another continuously and celebrate their success. So if someone brings an opportunity to you dealing with multi-leveling marketing or some type of marketing program, I say join it. That's all I have been doing, is joining these programs, hoping that they would take off for me. And from 2 that I have joined, I have earned money from it. To be honest with you, one company, most people already know about them, don't Legal Shield. It's a program that supports our rights. I have made $70, maybe like $100, close to $100. As I was working 9 to 5s, get into auto accidents, feeling sick, going through my own mental, emotional, spiritual, sexual battles, I have become distracted from them. And they have had a lot of technical difficulties themselves. So nothing in this world is perfect. Any job you work for, they will have technical difficulties. I have become discouraged and uneducated about what is going on with them. So I'm not really a big advocate for them right now, but I'm an advocate because I pay monthly to be an advocate for them. Another program that I am a part of, most people have heard of WFG, World Financial Group. Some people have probably heard of Family First Life. That is another broker. These 2 people are like the best programs I could have ever been a part of. Learning about life, health, and accident insurance. Accident insurance can be like auto insurance or AFLAC. Most people are well familiar with AFLAC, the best insurance you can have. Just over the most minor things to the most major things, they pay you money. My mom has been with them for over 10 years, and from the smallest thing to poison ivy to a back sprain to any reason why you get put out of work temporarily or long term for a health issue, they almost support that. Now we need their pamphlets because a lot of things change over the years. Some things they're not even covering anymore, but it's good to just stay updated. Life insurance. Walt Disney was built off a life insurance policy. Whatever your debt is in life, whatever you make in life, add that together, and that's almost how much you are worth. That is what you're worth. That is your net worth. A lot of people want to know what is people's net worth, and it's their debt and their assets put together plus what they make on a daily basis. That is how much your life is worth when you get a life insurance policy. And it means that you care about your life and you care about other people. You keep saying, oh, I won't leave anything to my children. Well, if you don't leave anything, how are you going to get buried? Because literally, I don't know what the hospital is going to do if you don't have money to get rid of your body. I don't know what they do. Is it free at this point that they just cremate you and get you off their table, or do they dump you in a back alley? I don't know. Those are good questions, though. But something's going to have to get done to your body. Maybe they just keep you in the freezer. Who knows? But if you want a proper burial, then you need final expense. You need life insurance. You need something of that nature. So that way you can pass on generational wealth and your family doesn't have to be in poverty forever or have to pay your bills that you leave, because that's messed up. That you have lived your own life as long as you want it, connected with your family, not connected with your family, and now that you leave, there's a lot of bills that have to be paid and it gets passed on to your next of kin. And health insurance. We all have health insurance because I deal with life, health, and accident insurance. So health insurance is something that most Americans cannot afford, or they don't have the proper job to have it. Or they're working a well-paying job but don't have health insurance, so you have to come out of the pocket. And state insurance is good for temporary purposes, but it's not the best. They manage you. They over monitor you. They don't allow you to do what you want to do with your health when you really need it. You have to jump through so many hoops. That means that you're probably going to have to take off a lot from work in order to jump through those hoops versus going to go solve the problem. So knowing the difference between PPO and HMO is the most important thing in life. Excuse me. So being well educated about these things is very important for the young adults that's just turning 18, for the elders that have always had it handed to them and now they're 65 and older, to the people that are at the low level, meaning like we use the government for everything. You should still be educated about what they are allowing you to do and what they are allowing these doctors to do for you and to you. They can be all sweet and kind and smiling in your face and, oh, we're helping you. But those are the same people that literally don't give a rat's fuck about you, or they are using you as a science lab rat, or they're just waiting for you to die so they no longer have to deal with your issues. There's so many different type of people out here. So even for, you know, low class people, there is much reason to learn about your benefits of being a human, if that makes a lot of sense. So I had to get into that. Again, continue to have a lovely day, and just know that what we put out into the universe, it comes back to us. And follow your heart, follow your mind, follow your soul, follow that voice inside of you, and whatever you're good at, be the best at it. If you want more, you have to change and be more, be something different. And if you never did it before, do it before you no longer have the chance to. And eventually everything will work out. Excuse me. I'm laying on my stomach. Some people sit up and go through this problem, but I'm laying on my stomach and I just had like 12 ounces of orange juice or something like that, and I ate. So that was really bad of me. That's why I'm like, my food's trying to process and digest, and it's being smothered right now. But that's why I'm about to go to the gym though. So bye, see you next time. I hope you really learned something. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow, do all of those things. Do it. That's the least way you can give to someone, because life right now is all about like, commenting, and subscribing, and that's the bare minimum. Donating, buying people's merchandise and products that they create, it's like the next level. So again, contribute to society somehow, and stop being stuck up and always being like a bird watcher. Because these people that just watch your page on a daily basis but do not contribute or engage, it's almost a little weird. Like, just a little bit. Like, engage, people. Especially if you did online college. Social media is like an online community where we're supposed to engage with each other, like interact with each other, not just post and watch, but interact. So if this is our life, get used to interacting and not just watching like a creep. It's creepy, just a little bit. It's creepy. Like, you can inbox and at least say hi and say something back. And for all of these superstars and influencers that do not write your fans back or do not write your community back, it's weird. It's creepy, because you make all of this content, you make all of this merchandise, and the only way you can give back is by hosting a concert that we still have to pay for. The only way you can give back is by making an appearance in the club and we still have to pay for it. You care about us because you make a bathing suit or you make cologne now and we still have to pay for it. When have you did anything from the kindness of your heart and for free because you care about us, because we care about and we support you? I'm just saying, like, does this make sense? So I can almost kind of see where King come from when he's talking about like 50,000, 100,000 for like verses and for all of this stuff, because most people's parents, even though you didn't do a lot, they still paved the way for most of these different people to even be here. So to just give respect and show appreciation to the OGs or to the legends that's around or the people that support and look up to you, doing things at a discounted rate or for free, it just shows good sportsmanship or something, like something of that nature. But that's just me, critiquing people, I guess. You don't have to, but you're right. A lot of people have worked so hard. I know I said bye, y'all, but I know a lot of people have worked their asses off and no one probably gave them any handouts. Some people probably did give them handouts, and it's totally respectable, because if I was in the industry, I definitely want to be paid what I feel like I am worth. And I know how much attention and money I can put into your pocket by doing this with you. So, hopefully you break even or make your money back and then some. Or, you just get overly blessed with other opportunities because of me. So people do bring blessings into your life, and that cost, because we still got bills to pay and we still got companies out here that's looking to take our money just to live on this world, or just to live how we want to live, or some people say just to live on this plantation, whatever you want to say. Like, everything costs until you take your own axe and cut down your own trees and build your own home or build your own Kent somewhere, with nobody around. They'll be free temporarily until someone comes over there not minding their damn business. But most people don't really want to live like that right now. So this is what we got. And this is what we got to deal with. So God bless y'all. God bless myself. Thank you, universe, for these laws. Just like there's like the 10 commandments, there's 12 laws of the universe, and there's fundamental laws, there's natural laws, there's the gravity laws. There's just laws that a lot of people need to learn to just see all aspects of life. So continue having fun on your Sunday. Today is actually supposed to be the beginning of the week, but for those that are not working this weekend, it's tomorrow. So have a great, lovely day and smile. I am gone now. Bye-bye.